The hypecaster in this upcoming match is Mr. Carson. We got LawLiet versus Colorful coming up. Lower bracket final, the second last series of the entire day. And the winner gets rewarded with the best of 7 versus Happy. Doesn't that sound beautiful? I absolutely think it does. And of course, a lot of money. Colorful already the best performing Chinese player of all time in a W3Champions tournament. And LawLiet, I'm pretty sure he's seeking revenge for what happened to him just a couple of minutes ago in the winner bracket final. He wants to challenge Happy once again. Let's go!
Let's go. All right. So, last refuge to start us off in this best of 5. This is the map that I mentioned most commonly to see mass archers on, although it's not the most common strategy overall. Of course, the most common would be Bearmere, but if we're going to see mass archers Naga all in, it's going to be here. And we're going to start us off with a Demon Hunter Mirror at least.
I love that you mentioned this Naga push. I keep on hoping for it, but it so rarely happens. I think last time I saw it was like Spiral versus Sonic Dreamhack or something.
Yeah, it's definitely more of a European strategy, although I do think Moon first did it, and then I actually first saw it from Star Shaped, and then Sonic did it a little bit as well. A lot of European Night Elves, but yeah, I think Moon was the one who really perfected it to start.
So since you know all the creep techniques and was so educated on the creeping tricks on Turtle Rock, what will we see here now? Any special tricks that you want to
nothing. I'm actually surprised you guys hadn't seen that though, because LawLiet has been doing that for like 6 years. I swear to God, 6 years he's been doing that. But you know, no, nothing special here. There's nothing. The creeps have all been fixed because this is the updated W3Champions last refuge meal.
True, it is, as indicated by this little crest and flag here, and by the sheep that is not walking into the mercenary camp anymore. Shout out to Duck. Claws, claws and gloves. Not a bad start.
Not bad at all. I actually, I theory crafted a strategy for human against undead, where human right away, as soon as the game starts, they call a militia, run the militia across the map, kill the critter, and then by the time the Death Knight comes out, the critter corpse is despawned, so they can't get skeletons and they can't creep. That's my strategy. I haven't tried it out yet. I don't know how long it takes a corpse to despawn, but maybe I'll try it one day.
To despawn, pretty sure it's 90 seconds.
All right, so it might actually work then. Maybe. Yeah, I might be changing the meta here, reinventing.
Oh, of course, you will do that. Once you're down from your FFA high horse, 4-4 high horse, you can try that.
Exactly. All right. Wards are nice for Colorful, and he might even get another set of them, too. Going to get Replenishment Potion. Also nice. LawLiet buys another Circlet. My God, this Demon Hunter in blue is going to be doing a lot of damage.
Oh, yeah, and Colorful is already a little hurt. Blocks himself down to 1/3, but the consumables on Colorful look really good. Sentry Wards, man, he has so much vision all across the map, and Replenishment Potion saves him some Moon Juice.
Absolutely, and that's very, very important. Of course, there's a Hunter's Hall for Colorful and for LawLiet as well. So not going to be mass archers. Could be a couple of mercenaries, though, as LawLiet a little bit more proactive with his creeping. Going to go straight for that level close to 3 Demon Hunter, but now Colorful wasting no time either. Going to do just the same. So pretty even game, although the items can tell a different story.
Especially here. Vamp Aura is the nuts. Devotion Aura, incredible as well. What do we get? The roulette is spinning. LawLiet with the rune bracers. That was something he found twice against Happy. That was insane and we celebrated it. But if there's no spells, or almost no spells, then this item is pretty crappy, and that's exactly what's happening here. On the other side, more demon damage on Colorful.
Yeah, Colorful evening up the stats on his Demon Hunter now. So pretty even, I would say, despite the rune bracers being an awful, awful item. Colorful didn't get the Claws of Attack. Now, Tier 2 is arriving for both players. 1 second difference for Colorful. Will that make the difference for LawLiet? He's going to have his Naga just a little bit quicker. There's a boost of speed as well for LawLiet, and we'll see Who has the better micro here in the middle?
Naga on Naga with Berserker. So much damage. They're both going for each other's Demon Hunter, but the Boots of Kel'Thuzad seem to prevail for now. Who has the TP out? Oh, Demon Hunter still chasing. That's dangerous for Colorful. Also for LawLiet. Gamble! Oh!
Oh my god.
Mirror on the wall. Naga! 39.
Jesus. And this exchange is important because the person who wins this exchange has more Moonwell mana, and that does end up being Colorful because his Naga was much more healthy at the end of the day, so he's probably got a couple of Moonwells. Actually, in fact, okay, neither of them have any Moon Juice left.
Yep.
So all's even that ends even, but the Demon Hunter health difference is going to be favoring Colorful.
Exactly. And now shop access too, getting the creeps in between. Nobody's rebuying the town portal for now. All the unimportant creeps are following Colorful, so LawLiet can get the consumable. Might give him the edge here with a big healing. He's in the lead. Big invul, also not too bad. Really bad though, and stay on the Berserker.
Yeah, but Colorful doesn't focus it right away, so he might not be able to get it. Push him Invulnerability Force right away. Nice block on the Archer, but the other Archer's now the target of focus. Demon Hunter takes a lot of damage for both players, but the Priest is the one to fall. Archer also going to go down now for LawLiet. And Colorful seems to just have the bigger army currently, but Bear's soon going to be reinforcing, Dryad's soon going to be reinforcing, and both players soon are going to finally be able to heal up their Demon Hunters.
This is the most action-packed, colorful Night Elf mirror that I've probably ever seen when they both are going for bears. Like, usually it's such a stalemate and oftentimes a classic Amazonia-esque map where we creep, big fight, and that's it. But here, brawling in the middle, continuing to brawl after the initial brawl. Love it.
Not too bad, yeah, and that's just the dynamic we have with these valuable shop consumables, which both players want to get, and now Colorful. Really?
Wow.
All right, I mean, he's going to take a lot of damage. Maybe he'll just snipe the item. Of course, heal wards can be excellent in Baromir, so well worth going for this.
It's not scouted, or is it? LawLiet with the backstab, Demon Hunter coming in. That will result in an Archer kill now. And the bear is here for Reju. No dispel. Advantage LawLiet.
Oh, the Naga, though. No Cold Arrow on Colorful's side, so he can't kill this bear or the Naga. If he had one Cold Arrow, he probably could have gotten either of his choosing. Naga level 2 now. That's some extra mana. Colorful backs away. Just an Archer at the end of the day, but LawLiet defends the creeps that are rightfully his.
So what's the big difference here? LawLiet skipped... No, didn't really skip Dryad. Skipped this spell. That meant earlier arrival of the bears that gave him an edge in the fight. And he's back with the supply lead, which was originally Colorful's.
Yeah, it's always very, very slight differences. Do you go double lore before going tier 3? Do you go 0 lore before going tier 3? Do you get the Abolish? Do you get that single Dryad? Some people get 2 Dryads. But at the end of the day, it always ends up 50 supply, 3 upgrades, the Zeppelins, AFK in the base, which I love. I hope we see that sort of a game. I hope we have a couple of those sorts of games, but maybe the action will continue as the light goes across the map with a very low HP army.
Looks like it, but a slightly bigger army. Master Tech is finished quite a bit faster, around 60%, 65 maybe. That is good advantage, but can he make it... Can he grow that advantage somehow? He's trying to creep, get Fork Lightning level 2, maybe also the red spot. And so far, no consumables really on either side. Not an overwhelming inventory for either of the players.
Absolutely, yeah. One small advantage for LawLiet is that lab is crept out, so he can get the Zeppelin much more easily. He won't get it until, of course, he's at 50 supply with all the upgrades he needs. Gonna get a nice item now, and Legion Doomhorn. That's an excellent item for LawLiet. Repositioning those bears in the fight could be such a big deal. That's gonna be a great start to the items that were lacking just a second ago.
Yep. On the other side, Colorful with the Scroll of the Beast, which is natively built into bears already, so instant sell, more gold. Maybe time for upgrades, where LawLiet is currently 1-0 ahead. A little bit more damage. Unholy Aura, of course, unlocked. A little bit of regen as well. Saves a bit of Moon Juice too. Might give him the advantage in the long run, but there's one more big camp left. And that's the bottom right. Colorful is scouting for that already. See, anything happening? Is that free? Is that mine? Answer is yes.
And it rightfully should be. Both players going to get one. Both players could get a nice aura. And we'll see if Colorful's going to be able to get this. LawLiet is heading that way, but he seems like it's not going to give... He's going to give a lot of space. There's a Zeppelin picked up now for LawLiet, and I wonder what his next move is. Is he going to go into the base, or is he going to go for a fight?
Boy, that Demon Hunter is a beast! 23 pop. He's showing the Zeppelin super early to take care of that Ancient of War.
49 versus 50, 4-3 versus 4-3, but 3.7 on the Naga of Colorful. 1-0 upgrades versus 0-0 upgrades. And here's the first big fight, but in a really weird choke point.
Yeah, usually you never want to fight there. LawLiet can squeeze all the bears into the perfect position, though. 3 bears attacking 1. That's 1 going down. But speaking of going down, Demon Hunter in trouble as Colorful is packing such a sick punch. But this fight, is it still going to LawLiet? Did he use the heal scroll? Yes, he did. Demon Hunter staffed out. Zeppelin packs a couple of hurt bears, needs to heal them up ASAP. Supply very even.
Yeah, only 1 bear goes down in that fight. I believe it's on the side of Colorful, who is at 46 supply there now, getting back up to 50. But a slightly larger bank for Colorful currently. But still just a very even game. It's going to come down to upgrades. It's going to come down to positioning in the fights. And it's going to come down to perhaps the person who wants to take the plunge and go for an expansion earlier.
In Bear Mirror?
Yeah, it's not likely, but it can happen.
Yeah, it sounds like suicide to me. Colorful playing the shop advantage as he has the healthier army. He can be out on the map, grabs heal scrolls, grabs invo potions. LawLiet at the moment, no chance to do so. Dryad scouting. Moonjuice also not looking too good. LawLiet is getting ready for 80 very early. Colorful hesitant to do so.
Yeah, and also nicely those Moonwells will be done for nighttime, so he'll be able to fill them all up. He could get Wellspring LawLiet quite soon if he wants. I think it would be an excellent time to do so. Only takes 30 seconds to get that upgrade, but he's going to continue to get the attack upgrades. Now we're getting to kind of a stalemate area in this game. Colorful wants to avoid that reality, but he might not be able to break the base.
Doesn't look too great there. Moonwell is replenishing at the moment. Roar used on Colorful plus the Scroll of Protection. Oh my, his bears seem to be overwhelming. LawLiet needs to play the Zeppelin advantage. Maybe Demon Hunter on Demon Hunter, Bear on Bear, but this time the Concave looks better for Colorful, if I might judge this that way. Demon Hunter hurt. Zeppelin needs to evacuate ASAP. Oh my, that was close.
Very nice staff on the Zeppelin. We used to call it the free TP back in the day. The Dryas of the Berserker being chased by 4 bears to the north of the fight. The other bears in the Zeppelin of LawLiet have to drop and have to heal up. But the Moonwells, even though they look empty, this many Moonwells regenerating at the same time can heal this Demon Hunter up. No problem at all. Staff out on Colorful's Demon Hunter. The bears trying to press forward. The shop might have to be used for a potion. The Naga, okay, gets to the back. If LawLiet can heal up, he's going to have a massive army here.
Oh my god, no Dispel against the Reju. Basically a living invo potion now. Colorful has to back up. The supply advantage is massive. But of course, all of LawLiet's army is very, very hurt. If the Demon Hunter can clean this up, it's 8 supply. 1 staff was ready. But that's about it. Does he want to dive deeper? Not really. You gotta be careful. Town portal gets it.
Dryad still being chased around by the red camp. TP out. These bears need mana desperately. Need to heal everything up desperately. Still below 50 supply and still even banks. So the question is, if you ignore the HP of all the units, who's ahead?
Yeah. I wouldn't know that.
Yeah, the eternal question of Bearmere. I did a whole Theorycraft episode on it just to answer the question of how do you determine who's ahead in Bearmere? And it's really difficult. I don't know.
2-1 upgrades for LawLiet, that helps. Oh, burn, nice. Level 4 versus level 4. Damage on the Demon Hunter is quite a bit better. I think it's still so even that it's all about positioning.
Yeah, absolutely. And can be about scrolls in the fight, potentially. Can be about the timing in which you break upkeep compared to your opponent. Zeppelin usage. Having a town portal at times. And being out of position when there's always a potential for a Zeppelin drop. Base race scenario. These are just small things, but these are the mistakes or these are the advantages you can gain. But for now, both players just chilling.
3-2 upgrades coming for LawLiet. 2-1 upgrade coming for Colorful. But Colorful still feels like he has the map control. Heal scroll, protection scroll again for the Chinese.
600 gold bank versus 500 gold bank. Third attack upgrade, second armor upgrade. That will be the advantage for LawLiet. The advantage for Colorful you just mentioned. The scrolls. A couple of creeps left on the map, and even a few, I might say. The corner turtle camps, the remainder of the top left red camp. And that will be that. That's level 4 now on the Naga of Colorful. LawLiet quite a ways away from that, in fact.
Very much so, indeed. Telestaff now on LawLiet. Getting ready to move out a little further onto the map. Colorful will know this. Wait, what's he doing? Naga in the Zeppelin?
Wants to maybe 1 skill for an expansion and 2 just get scrolls,
items?
perhaps, to
Isn't
prepare?
that-
Yeah.
He has 900 gold. Can't check if the scrolls are available. Okay.
There we go.
Double heal scroll for LawLiet, or protection scroll and heal scroll for LawLiet, very important. What the hell? Is he just sniping wisps to delay upgrades?
Not too bad. I mean, again, how do you gain an advantage in this matchup when you're both just chilling? This is maybe one way to gain just a small, tiny advantage. Oh, the entire lab is still available, too, for Colorful. Ooh, but the Naga might have to staff back. Yeah, right away has to staff back. Both players breaking upkeep at the same time. Okay, yeah, they both would go to 58 supply. And now we might have a big fight eventually. But Colorful not with the Moonwells. He needs to build 2 more Moonwells if he hasn't. And in fact, he hasn't.
Ooh, okay. Will LawLiet go above 70? And then where will the fighting position be? If they fight again in this choke, the 80 supply doesn't really matter except for more roar and maybe more redo. I feel like LawLiet is making the smarter decisions, but it's 2 heal scrolls versus 1. We'll see. Let's go.
Better upgrades for LawLiet, better starting concave for Colorful. Both players with a perfect concave now. The aura is helping out LawLiet to micro those bears back. 1 falls in the front, 2 go to the back to rejuve. The Zeppelin comes in a little bit late. Demon Hunter for Colorful getting clobbered a little bit. Both players, in fact, are. Zeppelin goes down, staff out on the Demon Hunter of Colorful, but that's a big damage. That's mana burn gone now, too.
And he was packing such a punch. It's such a major part of the damage. But still, neck and neck fight here. Bears getting lower and lower and lower. Colorful still has a heal scroll. He can get these bears back up to at least healthy orange.
Rejuve, abolish on said rejuve. 58 versus 58 supply. Heal scroll on the side of Colorful. Moonwell advantage is going to be nice for LawLiet here as well as the shop in the back. Who is really winning this fight? It seems like the Yellow Bears are more healthy currently, but still home base advantage for LawLiet. Oh my god, everything's getting red for LawLiet.
Oh no, the Demon Hunter staffed out last second. Is he diving for that? He can't get the return kill. Colorful cleaning this up, still neck and neck. There was a bit of damage. Colorful staff out once again. Oh my god! Saved them with the little bit of moon juice that's left. A puddle of mud was saving the Demon Hunter here and probably LawLiet's game, but oh my, Colorful is just a god in Bear Mirror.
So nice, and it was pure positioning, pure micro, pure shop control, having the extra scroll there, and now Colorful with a supply advantage and has the bigger bank. LawLiet's going to continue to bank what's left. 2 minutes of mining for both players. And then the question is, do they move the Trees of Eternity?
Oh yeah.
It's always tough when you have that many siege bears.
And shop control, shop control, shop control is the name of the game. LawLiet going for 3-3, Colorful going for 3-2 on upgrades. But again, the protection scroll, and again, 2 heal scroll advantage now.
And soon to be a double level advantage, or a 3-level advantage even. It's 4.7, 4.7 to 4.5, 3.6 in Colorful's favor. So he's going to get a double level up probably before the Demon of LawLiet even gets 5. So this will be nice, and LawLiet struggling to keep up in this game, but at least he's keeping up in supply still.
Colorful is looking good indeed. Okay, it's nighttime. Again, Moonwell advantage, but Colorful's Concave is again so much better. Demon Hunter going far into the deep end. Finally we get some Dispels. Haven't seen that in a while. To get rid of that Protection Scroll, maybe a little late. Didn't really occur him before. Naga in trouble. There is a Zeppelin though to save it, and the bears are starting to fall. Colorful in a more dominant position.
Yeah, Colorful always gets the advantage in these fights. Every single bear is about to fall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bears about to die. Oh my god, and many will fall. The Naga now level 5. The Demon Hunter now level 5, as expected. Staff out, Fork Lightning, not able to get that kill with LawLiet, and now he might be losing his Demon Hunter. The Moonwells just barely keep that DH alive, but I think he will be falling to this one bear in the front. He's trying to hold the door.
Miss.
But that door is wide open now.
Manu Ibero, and the bear wins this. Colorful. What a nice play by him. Always the better fights, I feel. Heal scroll advantage, protection scrolls that weren't dispelled. Very, very nicely done by our Chinese.
That was a pretty cool bear mirror, man. That was really closely fought. Was a nice back and forth, and very much on the bleeding edge. Both these guys super strong in bear mirror, like we saw here. But Colorful oftentimes just keeps on coming out on top. His biggest success in his career, that's exactly how he did it at WGL Summer against Moon, also with the bears in bear mirror. He's just so good at that.
Okay. That was game number 1, Last Refuge. Really, really cool how LawLiet was trying to set up that trap with the Naga, go for Wisp, do some Fork Lightnings, and then staff back. But right before LawLiet was reaching the base and could unfold this play, Colorful was poking into his base and he had to return, so there was a lot of resources wasted. These guys know each other inside and out, and goes to show.
Yeah, bear mirrors, it's just so fascinating. It's like, again, the question, how do you get an advantage? LawLiet goes for like every little play to try to get an advantage, like that Zeppelin drop you were just mentioning. And 2, like, how is Colorful winning these fights? On paper, he should be losing these fights. He's fighting into LawLiet's base. LawLiet had a supply advantage. He was the first to break upkeep, despite the banks being even. Yes, he had 1 extra heal scroll, but he just continues to fight, continues to press forward against the Moonwells, against the shop, against sometimes a better position for LawLiet, and he makes it work. It's just such a fascinating matchup.
Absolutely is. And we got hopefully 4 more of these. 1-0 for Colorful in a very impressive fashion. Can LawLiet find a better place to fight, or can he find a new strategy? Maybe. Might be another question. Autumn Leaves is coming. Let's see if this is not a bear mirror, but something else. Advantage. Colorful. LawLiet about to strike back.
Yeah, this could be a bottom map, absolutely. Could also kind of sometimes be a keeper map. There's always that triangle metagame, the RuneScape, melee, range, mage. They all counter each other in triangle, similar with the bottom keeper and the Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter counters keeper, keeper counters bottom, bottom counters Demon Hunter. Kind of on paper. That's, an easy way to put it, a simple way to put it. So that's always in the players' minds as well. Different Ancient War? No, same Ancient War positioning, which, if the Happy series was any indicator, this would mean Demon Hunter.
I would think so too. Yeah, anything else would greatly surprise me. Like, yeah, if you expect your opponent to go for a bottom and a push, this Ancient War position is not that great. They're both banking on the fact that this is Demon Hunter, bear, bear.
That is indeed. All right. And I love to see it. I mean, bottom, I'd be surprised if it wasn't played at least once. Probably on the side of LawLiet, depending on the map. But it's nice to see a couple of bear mirrors. I mean, it was very, very close, neck and neck last game. So LawLiet thinks he can do it this time, and don't blame it at all. One small difference, or perhaps a big difference on this map, only 1 lab, and it's very hard, 1, to creep, and 2, just to control being in the middle of the map. So the Zeppelin going to be less accessible.
It can be purchased later on. Though the map, as you said, will be very, very contested. And last game, both had the Mercs. This time, only 1 Merc camp. Might be a difference. Early game items, I think, very, very important. If you feel comfortable with a Circlet or a Claw, you can be a little more oppressive, a little more aggressive than your opponent. And you guys are aggressively supporting the Back to Warcraft stream, I gotta say. Vangers, thank you for the sub. Same for ZBGS. And Smoke Coalition with a €10 donation. Much love, mate. Got the message. We'll reach out later.
All right, Circlet purchased, I imagine, for both. Yep, and double Circlet for Colorful, who's actually a little bit quicker than LawLiet. LawLiet known for his creeping, a little bit slow, apparently. Oh, Ancient of War goes down for Colorful!
What?
Okay, LawLiet, you were perfect. You were perfect all along. Oh, no, that's a huge mistake.
And that kneecaps him. For the rest of the game, creeping slowed down. Archers can't be produced. Just a little too greedy. Oh boy, that's trouble.
Yeah, and LawLiet scouted it as well with the Wisp that just got detonated. Does LawLiet just keep building archers and then pick up a Naga and push? Is that something he's worked in? If my opponent loses the Ancient of War, this is a guaranteed win. What is also guaranteed win is these items. Jesus Wheezes. Cheese and crackers. Look at these.
Plus 10 right off the bat. We talked about it. LawLiet can bully Colorful now, who has no support, no creep support either, no reinforcements, and the Wicked Demon Hunter.
Yeah, if LawLiet keeps building archers and 2 snags the mercenaries that I imagine Colorful has to get, which we see his archer position to do so now. Like if LawLiet somehow manages to steal the Berserker from the mercenary camp, I think he can just push and win at tier 2. He might not do that. He might respect Colorful too much to go for something that cheesy, but it's definitely going to be on both players' minds.
Is the tech fast or anything? Nope. Also tech advantage for LawLiet. Like every advantage in the book goes to LawLiet. Is he thinking about Naga pressure here then?
He must be, certainly. There's a Hunter's Hall for Colorful and Hunter's Hall for LawLiet, so seems standard so far. So no overreaction from LawLiet, just going to take the advantage that he was given and going to keep it close to standard.
Yeah, Berserkers for Colorful now. And boots. Exactly.
All right, level 3. Not as swift as it was on Last Refuge, but both players will continue their creeping now. LawLiet creeping a little bit more aggressively, so that's maybe one advantage he's gaining with this map control he has, is he's getting some camps that would have later on been Colorful's, and LawLiet's Ancient of War eats through to the mercenary camp, but scouted by the Wisp of Colorful.
Ooh, lovely play by both. Ancient of War immediately retreating. Cloak only. Colorful's Demon Hunter is looking more and more sexy as well with the claws now. And of course, we are going for some Naga battles.
Yep, 3 archers for LawLiet, but the Berserker and the Priest are actually stronger on the side of Colorful. Both players, again, right-clicking each other. Both players have excellent items, by the way. Colorful found Claws of Attack himself, so he actually might have the stronger Demon Hunter, possibly now, with the extra strength he has from that Circlet. And it's showing LawLiet backing away. No Town Portal forced, and he will get away without losing anything. Either player, just a little bit more Moon Juice saved for Colorful.
They're playing this so on the edge. One more Frost Arrow would have definitely forced that TP. They want the consumable, they want the mercenary camp, they want this experience. LawLiet sees this, of course. Archers in position. High level Night Elf play for sure. Tier 3, a lot faster for LawLiet.
Archer wakes up the creeps to attack the Ancient of War. Now is the stage in the game where they're both going to fight over these middle camps. The lab, the Merc camp could be contested, but LawLiet might just try to sneak in one more camp, and then he'll have a massive advantage in that level 3 Demon Hunter versus 2.2 on the side of Colorful. So if LawLiet can sneak this green, he might have the ability to just win a fight straight up.
Okay, Edgy Tome as well. Not too bad, not too bad. No chance for a last hit here. That's level 3 indeed. What a massive XP lead this is.
Yep, and he heals up at the Moonwells close by. Both players exchanging mana burns, but Colorful, of course, has to back away out of mana. He's going to have to go heal up. Maybe a couple mana burns on the Naga could be nice as well. Yeah, Colorful just has to run all the way back home.
Not with the Demon Hunter, apparently, who has no staff. But he can take on Archers and Naga. What a boss. with this inventory. Naga actually gotta be careful.
Oh, mana burn! Oh, not quite.
Didn't use full moon wells. She's dead. Oh no! Ring around the rosy. Archers are blocking. Are you kidding me? Is this Demon Hunter forced into a TP while killing the Naga on the opposite side? Dryads are coming in, aiming for the slow. Demon Hunter trying to block. Naga out of range. On the other side, Naga also alive. Can he come in as a surprise? He can burn just a little bit, not enough. Oh, the Dryad control by Colorful so good. Stressful play for both players on opposite side of the maps.
Yeah, absolutely. Both players going to be very low on healing until those first couple of bears are out. Naga going to be able to creep for LawLiet, but he's so bruised, and there's no more moon juice for either player. At least for Colorful, as Demon Hunter was able to heal up. But they're going to struggle to creep for a little while longer. But the bears will soon be joining the army.
You can have a faster tier 3. Master training already started. Cloak of Shadows for both here. Engine of War still in position. Can he finally go for it? No, it's gonna be contested again. No invo potions, no heal scrolls. He knows that Colorful is going for the camp now with Fostral Warlord. Very attached to LawLiet.
Alright. Colorful's going to be able to get the first bits of experience. It looks as though he's going to be able to get this camp. LawLiet struggling to get a positioning here. He didn't eat enough trees. And Colorful going to get the Sasquatch. Not going to get the item quite yet, but a little bit more experience. He's still not even close to level 3 Demon Hunter, though. LawLiet actually going to give this up, though.
Going for the consumable instead. I think it's a smart choice. One of the wind can be good, but there's also many Dryads, so should be dispellable. And this item can be a lot better. Big healing. I would love to see that. Level 2 Naga. Potion of Invul, also great. Whew. Okay, get ready and buckle up for Bear Mirror.
Yep, 45 versus 47. Master training online for both. First attack upgrade on the side of LawLiet already. Colorful gets both middle camps, but LawLiet, of course, just continued to creep on this right side. Gonna take the red now.
A little bit stressful. Granite moves back, not perfectly blocked. Tricky creep AI. Weakening everything at the same time. It's not perfect, not ideal. Takes a little more. That is Colorful in the middle. Oh, he got Remo of the Magi also. Very, very powerful Naga now for Colorful.
Or a potential Kegger's pipe.
No, don't.
Not the best, but pretty good.
I love it. I love it. Yep. More mana on bears means you need less Moonwell juice to heal them, as there is constantly more mana. There's more reju. This aura is insane.
Yeah, you know what? Maybe it is the best. Maybe it is the best, actually. Thinking about it. Just thinking back to last game when there was just never enough healing for LawLiet. Maybe it is the best. Maybe
See?
I'm just wrong. Yeah, I retract my statement.
You were wrong and I was right. Carson, thank you for apologizing.
I don't know if you called it the best. He just said it was good. I don't know if he said it was the best.
Don't take that back now. It's all good. It's all good. As long as I'm right, everything's fine.
All right, of course. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, big fight, but the bears are bruised on both sides, and the Congo line comes in on the side of Colorful, but LawLiet, as so often he has to in this matchup, it seems like, is backing away. Staff off cooldown, going to save that bear. 50 supply versus 50 supply, and now again, Colorful seems to know what he has to do, and what he has to do is just be super aggressive.
I don't know how he does it. Just like 8 years ago when Rudan was the king of Bear Mirror. I don't get it. These guys, Colorful and Rudan back in the day, they always find a way to get an advantage. Demon Hunter in a world of hurt. Invo potion committed. This is not what you want. Staff is off cooldown. Okay. Demon Hunter is diving deep, but so is the other Demon Hunter for the bears. Stressful fight already. LawLiet with the supply lead. Colorful sees it. Can't reach. TP's out.
Nicely forcing that town portal. LawLiet breaking upkeep as well. 50 supply against 50. The lumber is kind of rough right now for Colorful. And for LawLiet, he's going to be able to pump those upgrades. Can kill his archers. Yeah, that's probably wise. Go below upkeep. Plenty of creeps left, so no need to just sit in the base now for LawLiet.
That's, of course, some resources invested. Colorful, yeah, very low lumber as you said. Reinforced hides now. Upgrade 1-1. 1-1 on both sides. They both want the red spot.
Another aura would be excellent. Demon Hunter for Colorful scouting the red spot. The next big fight could be over the red spot, but neither player wants to break upkeep to contest it. It's just going to come down to micro. Another consumable. LawLiet would love to pick that up, but neither player is going to be able to creep because Colorful continues to be so aggressive.
That's really cool how he's posturing up. And then, I know exactly what you want to do. Can he block enough? Nice damage. That's the staff forced.
Oh, careful. The fork lightning. Okay. He is careful. Wasn't enough mana for it. Anyway. And now LawLiet will finally be able to creep because that Demon Hunter is not here.
Gets a second consumable true. Big healing. Oh my, that's a dream.
Yeah. So good. Colorful breaks upkeep. Now 58 supply with no bank, though. And again, no 70, no 80 supply Moonwell. Just builds the 60 supply Moonwell to get those 2 extra bears. Then takes a fight, loses 2 bears, and just stays at 50 after that. Interesting.
Yeah. Always saving these 360 resources. And heavy on scrolls. Interesting to see that this time he's not going for a protection scroll. But last time he did. 3 times.
Nagas never have any mana. An argument to be made for the Keeper being stronger, of course. Because at least you have the Thorns aura there. Red Camp still being eyed by both players. But Colorful waiting for those 2 bears to reinforce so he can finally have the advantage in this fight.
Oh, staff is ready. Wellspring on LawLiet. If I'm not mistaken, that was missing for the entirety of game 1.
Yeah. Big upgrade to not get.
Such a
thing.
How long are we dancing around this red spot? It's insane.
The whole game.
It's kind of decent for LawLiet, I think. He's faking now to continue to contest this while going for the Zeppelin once again. He either wants to fight and drop behind him or go for the base. What's the Zeppelin doing? He's at the shop currently. Demon Hunter all on his own. That's the red spot for Colorful.
And you know, Colorful doesn't have a town portal currently, so maybe this could be a good play. It's not a ton of bears. It's only 6, but that could still, of course, kill a Tree of Eternity, no problem. Demon Hunter goes back, has the orb for the anti-air. Colorful, I think, knows.
Yeah, I mean, where else?
Knows.
Where else is LawLiet supposed to be? Trying to do tons and tons of damage. But if he knows, why are there no wisps? Trying to go for it now. There needs to be mass repair. No Fork Lightning available. Is that enough? Half of the wisps are not repairing. Only starting now. Major mistake by Colorful. Isn't that enough though? Roar. Reapplied. Reapplied. Boom. Entangled. Gone.
Yeah, but that's going to be about 400 gold lost before the entangle. But the real problem might be this Demon Hunter. Okay, uproots the lore to get him out. Okay, Town Portal still not purchased. Colorful's kind of falling apart right now.
What's he doing? Ancient of Lore down. He can still hang around here. Rest of the army is not in for the defense.
Demon Hunter taking so much damage. Tree of Eternity going to be focused now too.
Whoa.
I think he just kills the Tree of Eternity.
Yeah, me too. Wisps have to go back. Then he can turn around, kill a lot of them. Rest of the army is coming, but such a long time without repair. No Nature's Blessing. GG! LawLiet does it just like that. Sometimes winning a Warcraft game is so easy. Go for the main of your opponent and knock him out.
A classic way for LawLiet to do it as well. We all know how strong he is with his Zeppelins here. Finds the perfect opportunity. And Colorful, honestly, he fought his way back into that series very well, considering how disastrous that early game was. Losing the Ancient of War is normally a default loss, but he fights his way back with strong Bear Mirror as always, but then a bit complacent, I guess, in the late game. You have to respect those Zeppelins.
I didn't see that coming, or at least wanted to clean the spot first. That there was no TP was a little bit of a problem there. Also, sloppy repair pretty much constantly. First on the Entangled Gold Mine, and then immediately after on the Tree of Eternity as well. So yeah, that hurt.
Yeah, and the army was just kind of fumbly-bumbly for Colorful there. I mean, he was maybe missing the 1-2 key to move the army back. You know, if he had to type his name right now, it'd probably be full. But you know, maybe he'll come back. He'll bounce back in game 3.
That's exactly what his name would be.
All right, and Tide Hunters. Again, I asked the question. Bottom? Question mark. There's the question.
Yeah, we saw some Night Elves attempting the bottom here, not so much with Hunts, but rather with Archers. Again, that bottom Archer push. But it doesn't seem too workable anymore on the top level.
Oh, right, it was bottom Archer. I said Demon Archer earlier on Last Refuge. Absolutely right. Yeah, it's the bottom Archer push. Yeah.
But players like Colorful normally know how to adjust. Don't go tier 3, go more Archers, go some Dryades, maybe even go more Ancients of War defensively and have Nature's Blessing, the sort of things you can do. And it seems like if the Demon Hunter player reacts perfectly, you're always going to be at a deficit at the very top level. And between these two, I would be expecting Demon Hunter to continue here.
The support for this channel does continue as well. Thank you, Coltane1337 for the 14-month resub and Gotta Puke for the 7-month resub. I hope that is not because you see a lot of Night Elves, but thank you. GG indeed. Colorful joined the game. LawLiet already there. And we're down to a best of 3.
Indeed. All right, LawLiet, taking his time, taking a minute, taking a breather. This will be his 8th map in a row, essentially.
True. Very true. And leaves the game real quick. Grab a sip of water, maybe.
Water's good. Everyone in chat, you guys should also be drinking some water. Don't just drink 5 coffees like me.
It depends. Over the course of a week, that might be good. In the course of an hour, a little excessive, a little extreme.
True. There we go.
Hopefully. Loading screen, player names. All we need is the map. Tidehunters 1.2. Might actually help the Bear Mirror that the map is a little more open these days, but you guys will figure this out. Have fun, lads.
Off we go. Dude, imagine if it's like Podem versus Warden right now, and Neo's like, God damn it! Why do I have to get a snack to eat now? But no, that would be fairy tale land. This should certainly be a Demon Hunter once again. And yeah, Demon Hunter Bears. We can settle in. This is a rather large map. Lots of creeps to go around. What about a keeper second? We haven't been seeing that at all.
Yeah, I think that definitely could have been justified last game because just a solo demon burning back and forth. The Naga hasn't actually looked that strong as it may look in maybe a lower level Night Elf mirror where the demon control, the demon positioning isn't as good. But with both these players, they're just always keeping those Nagas off of any possibility of fork lightnings.
Double
and
demon.
There it is. Yep.
Indeed. I think we don't even have to check Colorful's altar. It's 100% Demon Hunter there.
Yeah.
And for LawLiet, it's like 98% Demon Hunter. On AZ or Concealed, I could see a Podem maybe. But even that nowadays seems very unlikely. Concealed will be map 5 if we get there. Turtle Rock will be map 4 if we get there. Well, we will definitely get there. Turtle Rock also a great bear map. Lots of creeping. Hallelujah.
Yeah, one interesting thing with Tidehunters is because Bearmere can be so stalematey in the mid game once they both hit master training, it's not completely symmetrical with how the creeps work. You have to contest the bottom or left side of the map because there's just more creeps down there. The right side of the map, of course, the top right, you have the aura drop, so that red camp is very valuable, but just less experience overall on that side. So there'll be incentive for both players to fight as opposed to just, I creep my side, you creep your side, then we sit in our bases afterwards. So maybe more action-packed But I suppose already Last Refuge and Autumn Leaves have been quite fight heavy.
And I wonder if LawLiet's going to try to get ahead here early once again. He wasn't as lucky to have an Engine of War dying for his opponent in the early game, but will try to eke out an advantage. It seems like if you're going into a Bear Mirror fight just on completely even footing, by some magic of the wizards, Colorful always seems to win those, so maybe LawLiet will need an advantage.
LawLiet accidentally messed up his Wisp pull and got slowed on not just the Demon Hunter, but also the Archer, so we see the amount of damage taken there from this creep camp. And Colorful going to go straight across, countering the creep route. And LawLiet going to be forced back to the Moonwells right away.
That's a lot of juice. Like, it doesn't look like much getting slowed, but it actually could be a big problem here, looking towards the next 2 or 3 minutes. LawLiet, because of this, has to give up the middle. This is free experience for Colorful if he wants. Ring and Circlet, both good items. If he can get some more slippers, maybe pay a visit to the marketplace. He's gonna start looking quite strong. Cloak of Shadows, not the best for the Demon Hunter. A few heroes out there can still be effective when hiding invisibly, like an Archmage, for example. Still, you know, summoning Watchmans every now and then. But the Demon Hunter here is the linchpin. It's all about him and his impact, so... I'm way overanalyzing that the Cloak of Shadows, that was not necessary, but anyways.
That's all right. I appreciate that. I do the same. That's pretty much my entire casting style, is just diving into something that never happens anyway. All right. Greater Mana sold right away. Circlet purchased right away. LawLiet creeping very passive. He could... I think he's sending his archers over to the Lightning Shield camp where he can get level 3, but Colorful brilliantly already has a Wisp there. This tends to be how it goes. One player gains map control, they get the middle, the juicy camps, the shop, the marketplace. The player that loses the slight exchange in the early game, like LawLiet does, is forced to come and do, what was once the Lightning Shield camp, but I guess it's changed. Oh, well, I'm out of the loop.
Yeah, this was changed a little bit in an attempt to not so heavily load the bottom side of the map with experience. I mean, it still is, but, you know, it was... especially this corner right here with the green, and before there, the Lightning Shield creep. Also, it doesn't drop the item anymore. I actually didn't know that. Just a tome there nowadays. So this green, not very valuable, but if it gets you to level 3, like it did here for LawLiet, it's still pretty good. And in fact, he has the level lead at the moment.
And has the Archer positioning lead, getting the Naga first LawLiet. But the Demon Hunter quite out of position. Naga's going to eat the first mana burn, albeit just a level 1 mana burn. Colorful not even buying the Naga yet. Now he does, as soon as the other Naga's out of position. Both players just attacking each other. Of course, Colorful has the better items by a long shot right now, but he did not have the health advantage.
Oh, the cloak
comes into play. There we go.
Cool. The Naga might be in trouble here. Is there booties? No boots of speed. Demon Hunter comes back out of the shadows, back into the shadows. He's called Shadow Stalker. I mean, we should have known right away. This only makes sense. Might be forced to TP in the end. Oh my god. The Naga waking up the creeps. Wait, did LawLiet wake up the creeps? Who woke up those creeps? Who did that?
I had to have been LawLiet, right? I'm not exactly sure. It must have been an Archer arrow from LawLiet. And Naga goes down.
Dude.
But honestly...
That actually grants him the kill. Pretty cool.
It's kind of a blessing in disguise, though, a little bit, because look at the health on LawLiet. Even though he gets the experience from the lab now, but the Moon Juice is going to hurt for a while.
Yeah, true. Considering the TP is also gone with that, it was actually a way better exchange for Colorful. However, he's creeping without the Naga at the moment. Might result in some level issues later. We'll keep an eye on that. And here the chance for the big item, the Scourge Bone Chimes, is half a game winner. Not for LawLiet.
The war. A little sloppy. But Rune Bracers. Okay, terrible items for both. And Naga's now back for Colorful. Just in time for the Demon to get level 3. So yeah, just really good overall for Colorful, despite losing a hero. LawLiet's still struggling to heal up. And now he's going to go for the shop on time to potentially grab the first push of invulnerability or heal scroll, but it might be too early. He needs to be building or spending his gold on other things probably at this stage.
For a second there, I thought he sold to replenish. I would have lost my shit, dude. But no, he keeps it, thank the gods. Juice now looking decent again. Tech timing wise. We have a noticeable lead for LawLiet. Probably can't do too much with that. But we'll have orb and stuff ready soon. Colorful looking confident though. Across the map. He's got the TP still. That one can save him. And his Demon Hunter still looking very strong.
Yeah, Colorful is so aggressive. And it tends to work out for him. Unless he AFKs his army when there's a Zeppelin drop happening. He does tend to win the exchanges. Now pulling the red camp very early with the double Dryads as soon as they rally in. Just a perfectly timed creep here. Of course, the consumable turtles are probably too difficult at this stage with no Ancient of War and no Reju. But this red camp, very doable with the Dryad and the Naga slow.
Talisman of Evasion. You know, LawLiet had great items earlier against Happy, but these stink. Horrible items across the board. Hank of Reincarnation, you know, I don't hate it actually.
It was sold on Last Refuge, though. It was sold, so maybe it'll be sold again.
Flame Seeker. Dude, it gives me a giggle every time how edgy these Demon Hunter names always are.
It should be like XX Flame Seeker XX or something.
Yeah.
Can we get that edited? Just one map, one Demon Hunter name. Just that,
and then we make a frag movie about him and we play Linkin Park over the top. And have like some dark color digital grading.
Yeah, exactly.
Those were the days.
All right.
Do you remember the homepage, own-h.com? They had all the coolest frag highlight videos, man.
No, I don't remember that at all, actually. No.
That was the shit back then, bro. Quake, frag movies, and Counter-Strike, of course.
There was, it was the movie vault, I remember. Oh, Demon Hunter might be going to the vault as well. The vault being the altar. If he can't get away, this is going to take a long time, but that is a dead hunter.
There's no way he can fight out, right? Yeah, no chance.
Wait, did he just, wait a second. Did he just buy that for the marketplace to do that?
Oh my god, he did! What? Oh my god, you're right!
Holy
LawLiet, what a genius!
Oh my god, 400 gold if I'm correct, investment. But Jesus, and he bought Bone Chimes. Unless, yeah, he bought Bone Chimes as well.
It's 450 actually. Wow, that was expensive, but...
Oh my god.
That's sick though. God damn. And that's also such a confidence boosting play. You're like, oh yeah, that's right. I just did that. Hopefully the stupid casters were smart enough to see it.
Yeah, exactly. And now red camp 2 with the map control. LawLiet making money moves. Red bottoms. And a level 4 Demon Hunter.
Zoggy bottoms?
Yeah, you know, Cardi B, you know what I'm talking about? It's a banger.
No, wait, we're talking about different things. Wasn't the Soggy Bottom Boys from
yeah,
Brother Where Art Thou?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I was talking about wait, what kind of shoes have the red bottoms? I totally forget. I'm not fashionable enough, but that's what I was referencing.
Well, the Pope wears red shoes, I can tell you that much.
Oh.
You know, I've met him once in person, and we played checkers. Oh, you played
checkers with the Pope?
Yeah,
wait, hold on. Wait. Okay, continue. We got like 20 seconds of downtime. Give me the synopsis here, everybody, okay?
Well, you know, it is Easter Sunday. I think I can't go through with this lie. I have not, unfortunately, played checkers with the Pope. But I've seen the movie about the popes on Netflix, and he seems like a guy who it would be fun playing checkers with. Did you see the popes on Netflix? It's pretty good.
Not yet. I only saw Ricky Gervais's joke about it. That's all I know about that movie.
So what do we have this game? Colorful in upkeep. Good bank. LawLiet seems to be behind. Isn't that crazy? Seems like he's behind.
He spent a lot of gold on both the Bone Chimes and that Wand of the Wind.
That's true.
And double heal scroll, protection scroll, so the supply is showing 600 gold bank for Colorful and a supply advantage. The Zeppelin could have been, you know, a little bit more sacred in Colorful's eyes, but nevertheless, he's going to push, as so often he does, across the map.
Colorful. Does he want to force the issue here? Looking at the shop, we got no scrolls. Well, we got a protection scroll, I guess. Buys a TP for his bunghole and moves forward.
Jesus Christ. You couldn't help yourself, could you? Right.
If you know, you know. And in we go. Oh, Roar is missing on LawLiet's side. He's got just way less. He just got way less. This ain't looking good. No, senor.
Ancient War. The Bone Chimes are helping. Heal Scroll helping as well. Moonwell's in the back looking quite full. Orb is going to work. The Archers, actually, for both players, normally they're traded off, but they're still here doing a ton of damage. Staff out on the side of Colorful. His heroes are starting to get low, and LawLiet seems to be holding here despite taking some losses.
What a sick fight by LawLiet. He had so many fewer bears. English is hard. The Ancient of War here helped out quite a bit. A good hold by LawLiet, and he's got time on his side, I guess, with those Scourge Bone Chimes. Colorful. Maybe he should take a look at that marketplace himself.
Yeah, can take a trip there. And of course, if both players are playing very passive, it can come down oftentimes to being below 50 and just sharking around for items at that marketplace, looking for stuff like illusions, looking for things like heal wards, tons of nice items that can win you fights in Bearmere that don't actually often carry fights in other matchups. So that's what we're seeing with the Demon Hunters right now, but they are a little bit slot starved because they're both very tanky boys. And for now, there is an aura there, but maybe not one that's worth buying.
It's pretty expensive. How much is it? 500?
Yeah, I think so.
500 Gs. LawLiet's Demon here, about to get to 5 very soon. Whoa! That's a level lead I hadn't quite noticed until now. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, and that's the last of the creeps once the expand. Okay, there is the remainder of the expansion for both players, and one more small green camp. And yeah, there it is. LawLiet's going to get it.
Is he gonna die here? Nah. He's good.
Naga. Okay, Colorful, buy the one to the win. Show him who's boss. Come on. Not able to anymore. Probably wasn't even one available, and there would have been a staff. And Colorful running away from this level 5 Demon Hunter, level 3 mana burn. But he's got 1,100 gold. LawLiet with 900. Possibly the most passive game we've had so far in terms of banking, not breaking upkeep from Colorful.
Dude, if this Demon Hunter gets level 6, he might crack 2,000 HP. Wouldn't that be kind of funny? Oh, doesn't want to die here though. Got the staff.
They have full armies in their base, and this is what they're fighting with.
He needs 3 rejuves to heal up.
Oh my god.
First world problems, kind of.
Alright, yeah, the archers at this point for LawLiet should probably be killed, at least 2 of them, just for another bear, because Colorful already lost all of his archers, so he's going to be up in army effectiveness in a 50 supply fight.
Have we not seen a Zeppelin yet? Isn't that weird?
Just the one from Colorful that was sacrificed earlier, I think.
Sacrifice? Zeppelin was sacrificed earlier?
Yeah, he just sort of ran it into LawLiet's army for some reason. I don't know why. He just lost it.
Didn't see that at all.
You were very busy talking about popes and shoes.
Ah.
Important things in the world. All right, just
we got
abolishing
2
the
creeps left on
Demon
the
Hunter.
map. What do you think, Carson? Are the other 2 Murlocs going to survive this map?
I mean, I would fight to the death over them, okay? You need that little bit of experience. I think the final fight of the game will be over the one remaining Murloc.
What if the last creep that gets killed on the map drops like 3 tomes of experience?
That could be cool. Yeah, why not? That would give some incentive, yeah.
It's actually a really bad idea.
I love it. I love it.
I would love it if Warcraft had like respawning camps, and you know, like after everything's crept, or at some point, and then you see, all right, in 2 minutes the new camp's gonna respawn, and then you know, boom, new objective. You know, let's encourage a fight. LawLiet just sold the Scourge Bone Chimes and bought a new Scourge Bone Chimes.
Oh my god.
To not allow Colorful to get his own.
What is that? The net cost of that? It's 50% of it, right? Or it'd be like 30, 40% of it? I'm not exactly sure what the rate is for that.
Yeah, he wasn't in upkeep, so he didn't lose gold from selling it. So yeah he lost 40% of 400 gold.
All right. not bad, and they're both banking. It's 1 bear difference, perhaps, and of course, Bone Chimes at 80 supply is a whole lot more than 1 bear in value. Dude, they're both. And the crazy thing about this is how stalematy it is. I'm just showing the level of these players. They can't scout to see if the other is broken upkeep. Sometimes a play I've seen is you purchase a Zeppelin, you break upkeep, but you hide the bears and the Zeppelin behind your base. So unless they actually see the production of the lures moving, they can't tell you broken upkeep. But for now, they're just both nerves of steel, refusing to build units.
Chim roosts. Chim roosts.
Yeah, that's another thing, yeah.
I feel like LawLiet only does that against the weaker Night Elves, and if he's, you know, in a fun mood and wants to show off a bit. I feel like this game here might be a bit too high caliber for something like that.
Yeah, he might only do it against the European Night Elves.
Oh, snap!
Other than Foggy. Sorry, Europe. Love you guys.
That's the North American. You only got Hunter. Everyone else has left.
Unfortunate. Rip OC.
Hey, don't disrespect Pato.
A legend. A legend. Saw him in the Weekly Cup on Friday.
Oh, he was there? Cool.
Yep.
Pato's a good dude.
I think he took a map off Foggy or Dice or someone. I forget who it was. It wasn't Night Elf Mirror, though.
Really? Oh my god.
Maybe it wasn't Foggy. It was someone decent though. Oh, Demon Hunter. Still a full level behind. This is gonna make a difference once they decide to fight, and it seems like it's gonna be soon. Yeah, it's also crazy. They're both breaking upkeep. How do they know when to break upkeep? I assume they're timing it with the gold mines, but they both break upkeep pretty much around the same time. It's just absurd to me. I don't get it.
And we're in the same situation where we oftentimes find ourselves. LawLiet got a big lead. Colorful has no business winning this fight. Oh, wait, he got his own Scourge Bone Champs. Oh, he was really lucky that he'd reappeared in the marketplace.
Yeah.
So quickly. Alright, I guess he's not that far behind then. It's very even.
He's so willing to fight. I mean, you would think the Moonwells, the Shop, the Ancient of War would be such a big advantage, but...
Wait, does LawLiet have Evasion 3?
Burn
no.
3,
Never
yeah.
mind. No, I'm dumb. I just saw one 100 mana burn, but Colorful ain't level 5 yet, eh? Ready for the bear drop coming in from behind. The Doom drop, though, getting found. I wonder if this is even that good. We'll see. Well, this Dryad is not in a good place.
Oh my god, it looks pretty good to me. The 2 bears in the front, the perfect arc now. The Demon Hunter was already very low for Colorful. 1 bear falling on the side of LawLiet, 1 about to fall, but a Heal Scroll saves it for Colorful. The arc is honestly better for Colorful. LawLiet with a couple of bumbly bears, but he seems to have the bigger force currently.
Yeah, the Demon Hunter for LawLiet was stuck behind the bear front line for some time. Didn't quite get out the right-click damage. We're going to be doing damage with the Demon Hunter and also ideally tanking a bit of damage because he's the tankiest unit in the army. Supply-wise, LawLiet still with a big lead. We are fully maxed out. All the scrolls have been used. Both players giving it their all. The lifesteal is also kicking in nicely, especially on the Demon Hunters. Lots of HP being regenerated that way. But new bears coming in for Colorful. He's got more rejuve to use, but LawLiet has some Dryad still ready to be useful. And LawLiet still with a much bigger force. Colorful has to tap out. GG.
Not bad, Mr. LawLiet, turning the series, winning 2 maps in a row here. What an interesting situation this was, especially around the marketplace and the Vamp Aura. Man, sick plays by LawLiet. One of the wind, pretty sweet indeed. One for the highlight reels out of Warcraft, timestamped this. And now LawLiet all of a sudden got match points in this series. Turtle Rock is next, and if we go full distance, then it would be Concealed Hill. Happy is waiting in the grand final with the 1-0 lead. As I think my entire Warcraft just froze. Well, time to heat it up then. We go for a tiny little in-between map break to give the players a time to rest. LawLiet especially is playing a lot in a row here. So we'll be right back after the next break. Our lower bracket final continues. We're still looking for Happy's opponent in the grand final on day 3 of the playoffs and the last day of the playoffs. And of course, it is the last day of the playoffs, so you know what that means. Profile pictures only available today. Grab them while they're still hot. And they are damn hot, as Riptide was creating them, forging them, Remo, in this old volcano thingy where Sauron probably resides or something, whatever it's called.
Mount Doom!
Yes, oh,
The
that's
land
also...
of Mordor.
And you make fun of the Demon Hunter names when it's literally called Mount Doom?
Yeah, that's honestly a stupid name. Tolkien, he was a pretty good guy, but that was weird. And, you know, in front of it is Fortress... oh my god, do I not know the name of the fortress?
Oh,
Baradur?
Goddamn.
Or
Baradur? Baradoom? Not Baradoom.
I think it's Dur, but I don't know how it began.
Yeah,
Barat,
Baradur.
shut up, Barat game!
Borat?
Rude.
Sexy
Barat
time?
Hey, this is
deciding...
the roots. This is what Warcraft comes from, Neo. It's Lord of the Rings is the essence of these sorts of games, and fantasy and Dungeons and Dragons, Neo.
Nah, Warcraft was before Lord of the Rings.
All right, fair.
We got, I mean, this game doesn't even have a built-in reconnect feature. Come on, it shows you how old it is. Anyway, we got Turtle Rock as a possible decider. LawLiet, match points now. He had match points before, wasn't able to close it out. Hope that won't happen to him again, man. That would be brutal. Having a lead in the FFA final, blowing it. Having a lead against Happy, blowing it. Having a lead against Colorful, blowing it. Don't let this get to your nerves, LawLiet.
All right. So Turtle Rock is a map that has 4 spawns and different Ancient War possibilities for each of those. LawLiet gets probably the best of them. He has the ability to put his Ancient War at the orange camp, whereas Colorful forced to put his either at the green or at the red that we've seen LawLiet do, is trying to surround that red camp, but not a possibility any longer. Colorful probably going to go for that Wisp hole now too into the surround. We'll see if he can pull it off as well as LawLiet did earlier.
Oh yeah, this is the absolute standard on Turtle Rock. Everybody knows how this is doable. On the opposite side, LawLiet already creeping. Okay, he traps only 1 over.
We'll see if I wonder if it's the item that he got. We'll see how optimized it is.
How many times have you seen this, Carson? How many times before have you seen this one?
What, 1 or 2?
This one.
Or you mean in general, the trick? Or are you trolling? You're trolling.
It's fine, it's fine.
Moving on, Circlet, level 2 for Colorful. And both players going to be level 2, but the items could tell a different story. And they will, in favor of LawLiet.
Alright then, before we go into the nitty-gritty of this matchup, we gotta thank a couple of people. Reach, thank you for the 6-month resub. Go LawLiet! The Cookie Monster with a 26-month resub. Who has more HP, Carson or Muddy? It's a very...
Well, I don't have a turtle on Tidehunters, so I don't actually have HP, whereas you guys do. I don't know what it is. What do those turtles have? Well, they're invulnerable, aren't they? Or do they have HP?
We are invulnerable and immortal. Everybody knows. Especially when people like Sonic are throwing in a tier 3 sub. 21 month, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Peggy, he says. We love to be supported by people like you. Much love. Evasion for the Demon Hunter, meh. Crystal Ball for LawLiet, meh. But at least he knows what's up.
Yeah, rough items for both sides, at least from the shop. Both going to be one for the shop, but of course, the vision is going to be important. Colorful selling some items, buying another circlet, and both players going to get very close to level 3. LawLiet going to get level 3. And, oh, Colorful. Really? Ooh. You think so?
Gets the level up, gets some more HP, but yeah, that was maybe a little ill-advised. Gotta wait for the reinforcements that he has this time. And with that... Oh my god, you can't lose an Edge of War to the creeps and a hero to the creeps.
Gotta have one in the tournament, we haven't had a single hero lost to creeps yet. I mean, and we know Happy's not gonna be losing a hero to creeps.
In before Game 7, losing DK to creeps. But yeah, if that happens, man, no. LawLiet sees this. That's a lot of moon juice now, but he didn't use any mana burns, so kind of cheap. LawLiet the Tavern already. Decent situation for Nagas. His tech is finishing, but a little bit of a downtime here.
Yeah, Colorful maybe knows that LawLiet wants to sit around the tavern, wants to get that Naga earlier, so thinks he's able to get this Gargantuan, which LawLiet now finds out about. Ancient War may be at risk of falling. The Gargantuan is going to be up for grabs for either player, actually.
That is the third time in 4 games that Colorful is losing his Ancient War early.
Surround!
No way! He
Shadow
falls
Meld.
for the trap! The invisible archer trap at the tavern! No way! Oh my god, this is so big. It's only level 1 hero, of course, but it's already a massive XP boost. LawLiet, is it worth the TP? Trying to walk it off, and it looks like this is working marvelously. Even has the guts to go back in.
Really nice. I guess that's the advantage you have from being more proactive and going towards the tavern, unlike Colorful did. He tried to be greedy, tried to get the 1 extra camp, and he gets caught out. You can't always check that by maybe just moving towards the south of the tavern, but it's hard to have the presence of mind to do that every single time. And LawLiet is always one for pulling off the neat tricks. We saw it last game on Tidelands, and we're seeing it again, and now he's going to have a big advantage going into Tier 2.
And that's exactly what you need against a player so strong in bear vs bear fights like Colorful. These little nifty tricks in the beginning of the game. Colorful, really not the most creative player. And LawLiet excels at that. Colorful falling for the trap and has once again fight from behind.
Yeah, he's behind in the items now a little bit too. Gets a Scroll the Beast where LawLiet gets a greater heal. The worst in exchange for the best because, of course, the bears already have that. Colorful pulling the red camp already. All right. Is he going to have the Dryads reinforced just in time like he did last game? At least one of them is on the way, but this is going to be tough to finish off.
Yeah, this is a little bit risky. A little bit reeking of desperation. Thank you, Tiku Broye, for the 2-year resub. Much appreciated. Oh, that's a long creep spot for Colorful. Massive shockwave. Has to finish it off with the mana burn. What's the item this time? Can't pick it up. It's on the ground. Can't see it. Claws plus 12.
A little bit of a messy game for Colorful, but he's going to be able to fix that with the Rune of Healing. LawLiet sees all. It's always a little bit embarrassing when your opponent can scout you and you're messing up a creep camp. You're like, oh no, I'm losing to AI. This guy's going to have so much confidence. But LawLiet taking a lot of damage himself, but he's... Is he all right? Okay, he's all right. He gets a Sobi mask for the Naga. Both players need to go back and heal ASAP.
Oh yeah, we have staffs? No, we don't. That's a long way back. Also, no bear coming. We do have an upgrade. Bear is in production now. Colorful taking revenge at that creep spot that hurt him earlier.
Demon are doing a ton of damage. Colorful continues to be creeping on the map, as does LawLiet. Crystal Ball continued to scout. It's nice that LawLiet actually kept that. He didn't need the gold when he found it, so you might as well keep it, use it as many times as you can, get as much info as you can. And honestly, on a map that has no lab, has no zeppelins, has no easy ability to scout other than maybe pushing with visibility, maybe even keeping the Crystal Ball for like the super stalematey late games, you can check when your opponent's breaking upkeep, it might actually be kind of sick.
Yeah, until you can trade it out for an item or something. Demon, Hunter, all under control. Whew, boy, this is right on the edge. Tome of Strength, a little bit more HP. Red Spot for LawLiet, a lot easier. Claws for him as well. Demon Hunter packs a heavy punch, so does the Naga. Level lead on the Naga indeed. Devotion Aura, excellent for Colorful.
They both have gotten pretty much even camp so far. The level lead for LawLiet is, of course, because he got that Naga kill and that Archer kill earlier. But they're both going to be trying to get a couple of turtle camps left over. Colorful. It's crazy how long these guys have been on the map without any sort of going back for Moonwells, but now the bears are reinforcing. Colorful going to snag one aggressive camp, and then he'll have to maybe try to fight for the top right consumable that LawLiet is moving towards right now.
Okay. That is, of course, a big XP boost here. Can't see the item. Talisman. Man, second talisman of this game.
Oh, man.
Backstab, forced into a town portal. That should be the consumable bottom right for LawLiet.
Probably worth the town portal to get the one extra camp and then have the ability to immediately creep the 2 big camps next to your base for Colorful. He's going to have to rebuy that town portal, but of course they're both going to be banking for quite a while. LawLiet looking for another greater heal if possible. And we'll see if he gets it.
Invul.
Not bad.
Immediately going up to 80. Again, colorful again. Signature move. Only going up to 60. Distracting a little bit. And upgrades kicking in. 1-1 on both sides soon, but already working on the 2-1 is LawLiet.
Mana burns exchanged. The amount of mana burns in this series have been crazy. Oh, Dryad slow on the Dryad of Colorful. Gonna find a kill, but no, last second staff. But 1 HP Dryad's gonna be tough to heal up because these bears have been rejuving all day and all night.
Oh yeah, that is expensive over time. It's nighttime soon. There's still moon wells available. Not too bad. Reveal again. Scanning if there's production. And there absolutely is. Colorful with a very early break.
I love this crystal ball. LawLiet knows exactly how much time he has, and of course it takes time to move across the map with that supply advantage for Colorful, so LawLiet knows he can bank just a little bit more before breaking himself, maybe squeeze an extra bear out gold-wise, and Ancient War moves over it, and now LawLiet actually might get another consumable. Again, he could burn the town portal for 1 camp just like Colorful did.
Yep, exactly. What do we got? Oh, Slot Starve. Was it a heal potion? No, not too sure what it was. But we'll see it. Demon Hunter in trouble. Both actually. Staff out. TP out. Was it the heal potion and he used it prior?
Oh,
the other one?
Potion of Vulnerability. He's got Backpack.
What?
Interesting. Yeah, that's not common. Did he get Backpack just for that? Or is he going to grab heal scrolls or something? I don't know.
Okay, next level plays by LawLiet that I've seen before. Here comes a trick that you probably haven't seen from LawLiet. He sometimes brings heal scrolls and other items from the shop with backpack units into the fight.
Very cool.
Seen that with Mountain Giants and heal scrolls, for example. Here it could be heal potions.
Wait, do Mountain Giants have 4 slots, or is that just Kodos exclusively?
I think
They have 4?
they have 4.
Nevertheless, still very cool, especially grabbing it on a Dryad, which I think you might be going to do right now, in fact. Once you get Backpack, you're like, I gotta use it, right? Like, I gotta use it. Let's think about it, especially as like an Orc player, when you upgrade Backpack, you're like, damn, now every time I buy salves, I have to buy them on like a Raider and micro that Raider.
Yep.
Every time I buy a Clarity, it's just such a hassle, but LawLiet, of course, could play at 800 APM if he needed to, has no problem doing it.
Yeah, way too stressful for me. I deleted Backpack from my hotkeys. Not worth it. Not going for
I did
for
too,
it at all.
actually.
We have almost level 5 Demon Hunter for Colorful. He got a bit of experience here. Protection Scroll is back on the menu. No scrolls for LawLiet, but maybe the home turf advantage. Colorful was breaking earlier. 63 now, LawLiet following. There's a storm brewing.
Dryad still has 1 heal scroll on him, but can pass the second one over. The arc is initially better for LawLiet. Wisp come in to get rid of that protection scroll. Naga still has Orc Lightning on both sides.
Wisps are all blocked for a long time. He does get rid of a bit of the protection scroll, not all, but yeah, the Moonwells. Will they prevail? This might be the fight for the grand final. Never has a Chinese reached the grand final in Warcraft seasons, and it looks not too great for him, but the supply lead is there. The health on the bears, though, really poor. The Demon Hunter is cleaning house, taking 1, taking 2, taking the series. We get a rematch in the grand final. LawLiet 3-1 Colorful.
Yeah, I think that's what we're kind of expecting. LawLiet and Happy just looking the best in this tournament. Colorful played against Happy already in the upper bracket. Didn't stand much of a chance. For LawLiet, it was much closer. And I'm glad to see these two now duking it out again in the grand final. The rematch giving us more of the awesomeness that we saw earlier.
Yeah, there's no Warcraft fan in the world who's allowed to miss this. It doesn't matter if it's now midnight in China and we're approaching Monday. It's past midnight in Korea, of course. It is right in the morning on the West Coast. I hope everybody set their alarm. I hope the Asian viewers and of course also Australian viewers got their coffee or energy drinks ready, because you guys need to buckle up for what is to be the grand final. The last match of the 14 week long season 10. Season 11 is in full effect, and of course for that we're gonna have season finals as well. You guys are getting closer and closer to the $5,000 mark. $374 missing. Doesn't this look odd? 4626. This looks like Remo's bank account pin or credit card pin, but not like a proper number. A proper number has a 5 in front. So guys, one last chance here over the course of the next series to chip in 3,000 viewers. If everybody is chipping in 10 cents, we do it. It's that easy. There's also Twitter Quest on the right-hand side. If you don't want to donate 10 cents, then use your Twitter account or do a little survey of our partners here at Matcherino so we boost this up to the big 5K. I would absolutely love it. Would be a nice reward for the big action the players are delivering here, the big entertainment the players are delivering here. And also the entertainment and the service that War3Champions is providing each and every single time for more than 2 years. A very dedicated team of individuals and hobby coders and moderators is working on this and delivering almost everything that Blizzard promised but didn't keep. The community is there for you, so you have a home worldwide to play Warcraft 3. Doesn't matter if in Alaska or on Ayers Rock. We got perfect conditions for you, everybody, because War3Champions is that amazing. 26 servers and a dedicated team to improve this even more. We get updated map pools every single season. We get a new UI almost every single season to keep things fresh. We're working on bigger and better features. For example, automated tournaments. Sky is the limit. As long as the community is contributing either financially, of course, via Patreon and PayPal, or via their expertise and their knowledge by starting to code for War3Champions themselves, we keep this running. And of course, we're always looking for new talented craftsmen to improve War3Champions even further. And the stack contains C#, .NET, TypeScript, jQuery, Rust, Vue.js, and Node. So if you're familiar with any of these languages, contact the people with the red names on the War3Champions Discord. Especially Cephid is doing a wonderful job introducing new people to the team. Over the course of the finals, a couple of new signups are there, so maybe build a little group of new individuals, work on a project, say, I really want automated tournaments, I can help you, I can code automated tournaments. Blizzard abandoned them, lying to us that they were not used and nobody wanted them. Everybody wants them, but someone has to deliver them, and that could be you out there. Sign up for the War3Champions team or support them financially. As I said before, 26 servers. Ain't that cheap, especially the ones that are a little bit odd. For example, the China North one that we use frequently here on the finals or over the finals. The Chinese community is chipping in big time. For example, TH, Infi, and Fly all together had showed great support for this. And if you want to be as cool as Infi, TH, and Fly, sign up for the Patreon, make a one-time donation. Or if it's not all about the money but a little bit of appreciation, drop in by the Discord, send a little heart, tell them how awesome everything is and what you like most, because the negative Nancys, they're always very loud and we have to silence them. We have to flood them with kindness and appreciation. And this is what you can do in the next couple of minutes. We will take a little break and then it's time for the grand final, a best of 7 between Happy and LawLiet, the rematch. See you in a bit.